Me again, back for a chat about little things you can find when you're detecting. At the end of here, I've put on a previous video which can do a lot better than I can do at the moment. So let's start off with, surely you've found these already. Thimbles. You put them on your finger when you're sewing. These are little, they won't go on my fingers. Right, so everybody's got these, they've got them even today. But what you probably didn't know, in the old days, the ladies would put one of these on every finger, on the thumb, put that inside a glove, and then go raking out all the thorns and undergrowth, the brambles and stuff, clearing it out. Because no matter how good your gloves was, those thorns would go through them. But here, they protected the fingertips. One on every finger, under a glove. Now, not many people know that. Okie dokie, what we got next? Rings, we pick up rings all the time. This is why they had a ring. This part went onto your braces, and this one split it onto either brace, look. That's what the rings were for. But to find them with the bits of leather still attached, very, very rare. Surely you've had one of these. It's a dog tag. Oh, better when you put them right way up. And we've got H. Ramsden, Black Hill, near Keighley. I liked it up at Black Hill, and the fields there. Found a fair bit of gold and stuff hanging around. It's a farmer's dog tag. Now, it's a farmer because there's no name on here. Farmer more interested in getting his dog back and where to take it to. But still in good nick. Now, Johnny Stormcrow found this. Found it about 6 years ago, and I've still to give it him back. Well done, Johnny. It come out of the seal fields over at Bentham. But they would be playing the games in the breaks. And this was made, late 18th century. I didn't really know what he were doing. Normally, with a dice, if the opposite sides add up to 7, so if you got 6 on there, you've got 1 on there, but you haven't. Oh dear, it's 5. And if you've got a 3 on there, you've got a 4 on the other, but oh, you haven't. And if you got a 4 there, you should have a 3 on the other side, but no, you haven't. So it was made by an amateur. It still worked, of course, but must have been a bit biased in the numbers it were bringing up. There's a whole history on dice. Oh dear, I've got it somewhere, but when they changed the ways of making them, but I just can't think on at the moment. Okay. Toys. Want one of these for your bucket list? It's a cannon. It's a toy cannon, but they work. You put gunpowder down that end and you put a tiny little fuse in there and you light it and it goes boom. Well, it goes but toy cannons for the kids. Brilliant. The wooden bit that it went on, it's long since gone. Oh, I'll put this on because I want to look at the back of it. It's brass, of course, and I thought they may be readable, but they're not. It's a tiny little spoon, and it's in the Roman fashion where the handle was bent over, so you know you grip it like that. I'm not sure what it was for, but it's tiny. Oh, was I excited when I found this? I thought, whoa, wonder what this is. I've not found one of these before. And it's a cat label. That bit screws off and you put the name of your cat inside and that goes on its collar. But it's just for the name of a cat. Put it on your pussycat. You gotta laugh sometimes, haven't you? So, right, let's get down to the nitty gritty here. Clog clips. Now, I've done a video on these, so I'll put this on in a minute. But this is the way you find them, and they hold the leathers on clogs together. That goes through that part, and it joins on. It's called a clasp, and the other end is a hasp. The one with the holes are the hasps. Ones with the clips are the clasps, and they just clip together like that, see? But I've got a whole video here. Friend, you didn't know I knew Doctor Who, did you? Well, his companion took me back into the Victorian times and Georgian when they actually made these things so I could have a look at them. Come along and have a laugh. Yes. Right, I got asked a lot about clog clips by the Americans. What are they? And Cliff Castle Museum has got an excellent cobblers section, including clog clips, look, and how they go. So I'd like to thank Sophie. Hi Sophie, thank you very much for chauffeuring me round and letting me video them. The only difference between these and mine is these are nice and clean and shiny like they should be. Now, just so you don't get the wrong idea here, they're not shiny bright like that when they come out of the ground. They're like this. They're all stained, corroded, tiny little ones for babies' clogs. And some of them I've seen as big as all these four put together. But they got, you can tell the clips because they've got that on them, which goes through the leather, and then they got the little clip which goes through the hasp. But once you get your eye in for these, you know the clog clips. So back to the goody looking ones. Now let's get these properly. The one on the bottom left is a hasp. One on the top left is a hasp. The one on the bottom right is a hasp. And the one on the top right is a clasp. And the clasp fits onto the hasp. But together there's one there next to that clog, look. See the clogs, they've got wooden bottoms. What we haven't found yet are those toe caps that go on the front of the clog. Over here, there you go, look. A clasp with a starburst design in the hasp. Very, very good. And a shoe, a bootmaker's shoe horn. They've got some real good stuff in the museum here. They've got 27 gold Celtic starters, which were found locally. They're on a previous video. Okay, all the tools needed to make clogs. It's a very good museum. It's come on a lot since I was a lad. Yeah. Thank you, Sophie. Doctor Who loaned me her for the day, look. Anyway, thanks, love.
Thank you.
Bye.